Guys, I'm going to show you guys how to look at this whole entire folder. So there's a lot of cool documents in here. This is what you're going to use to kind of get your business plan organized. You need to go through all of them, right? But for example, I'm going to show you guys how to do this one. So this is a really good one to study another person's quantum that you think you can compete with or keep up with. So if someone did $125,000 last summer, find their quantum and let's copy it. Let's see what it takes. To do 125,000, let's say you need to launch 175. If you look over here in the red part, right, I hit enter, that changes. So when I hit enter, this changes. This changes the touches. As you all know, touches are mailers, social media, PR calls, PR text, flyering, the list goes on, right? You would have to have a combined total touches in the summertime, May, June, July, and August, of 3,646. That's not too hard when you break it down, but you have to break it down. And so what you do is you go through the weeks. There's 18 weeks in the summer, as you can see. And so let's say on week 1, the first week open, you launch 3 people, right? So nothing major. You can see if you launch 3 people, it's going to give you a summer sales of $4,260, right? Roughly. But let's say the next week you launch 4. So you grew a little bit. The sales start to go up. Then you get things going. You get in double digits. You stay in double digits. And then you have a little down week. And then you guys grow again. And maybe we have SC2 push. So you launch a ton right there, right? And you grow some more. And you just keep a consistent, double digit launch. And then August hits, and this would give you a summer sales of $234,470 on the average. Very good summer. You probably made about, 60 grand net profit. You won a trip to New Zealand, Australia, and you're doing pretty good. And you probably have candidates now you're going to get paid on when they launch, and the list goes on. And so it's just about breaking down the 18 weeks. You have to break down your 18 weeks. You've got to come in here and say, okay, what if I want to launch 125 people? Okay, well then your touches need to be 2,604, right? And then what you do is you need to get a plan on how you're going to get 2,604. What's your system flow in the morning with social media? What's your PR flow after interviews? How do you pump in people to interviews? Like, what are the systems going to be in your office? These are the things you need to think about when you're reviewing this folder. The next ones, as you guys can see, is, for example, social media flow. Okay, what are your AMs and you going to do every single day? What if you did this for 60 days straight while you ran your office? Would it benefit you? And the answer is absolutely. It's about staying consistent. And so it goes through, there's tons of stuff here, guys. You got the recruiting breakdown 1, 2. How are you going to do it, right? We said we wanted to launch 3 in that first week, right? So if I go over here and I say, okay, let's launch 3. Okay. It changes everything. On Tuesday, I should recruit 2, 1, 3, 3, 3, set for training, have 10, and that will give me a launch of 3. If I want to launch 5, I need to have 17 set for training, and that's what this one's for. You guys really need to get dived in with your numbers when you guys create your business plan, okay? And we need to see your campaign launch plan. So all this is here. Your district managers have access to this. They can share this drive with you. It's super important. You need to get yourself organized, and just, even if you don't know your territory yet, use a territory you want for data research, population, income per capita, those type of things. This isn't hard. It just takes time, and it's a little tedious. So let's put in the work. Let's start to study on how you are going to have a great summer. And guys, all it takes is $125,000 in sales. I mean, not to mention you make like 18 grand. You win an awesome trip. Like this year, it's New Zealand or Australia. Next year, who knows what it'll be? It's nothing. Can you get 12 people, 15 people to hit 10K? It's not hard once you break it down, but you have to break it down. It's aim, then shoot.